Okay, let's go. I don't see. Ah, there it is. Okay. Definitely a battle going on in there. We need to be extra careful.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Are these allies of mine? They seem to be. Can I claim this place for the Inquisition?
What's that?
Who knows? Astrariums. Regarding your inquiry regarding the so-called Astrariums, it is our considered belief that these are relics from a cult that existed in pre-Andrastian era of the Inter Imperium. Now, what would be considered a cult in a society that worshipped dragons? An order of magisters who believed in the destruction of the Magisterium, the governing body of the Imperium that determines which mages are and are not given the Magister title. The members of this order wish to return to an earlier period where dreamers ruled, and evidence indicates that they operated throughout the winter, through primarily in the frontier areas. There they would lock away their secrets, caches of treasures, and perhaps even secret meeting places, though we have no way of knowing for certain. Unlockable only through knowledge of ancient astronomy, a practice that was, we understand, rather out of fashion in the late Inter Imperium. According to our investigations, each of the astrariums could point to secret caches if anyone knew the three constellations that map to each device present at the site. Connect the diomers at the correct configuration and it would be revealed. Many of these relics were sought out by Andrastian cultists in the early Divine Age. The Order of Fiery Promise in particular, and destroyed. Why? Because they believed the Astrariums held together the Veil, and destroying them would destroy the Veil and thus the world. Such is the way of cults of any kind that true reasons for what they do could never truly be understood by modern minds. Written by Magister Pelanus, head of the Corial Order in Exalted. Alright, let's use this thing then. Unlock the secrets of the Havens. Recreate the image of a constellation by selecting the stars without making the same line twice. Okay, I see a constellation. Do not make the same line twice. I think I know how to do this. Yes, this should work. Yeah, that's an easy one. But I finished. Yes, I finished. Constellation Judex. Depicted as a downturned sword, the constellation is oft called the Sword of Mercy in common parlance, even though the sword image was assigned to these stars long before Andraste's time. Judex referred to the concept of justice in the ancient Tevinter, and the downturned aspect of the sword indicated a guilty verdict, which in those times generally translated into execution. Obviously, with the modern meaning and use of the symbol by the Templar Order, the old interpretation is frowned upon in scholarly circles.
Strange. Where does this lead?
Away from my objective. Okay, let's talk to the scouts. If they're going to help me, they are not going to help me. Ah, they sent the mages. Shit. A letter. The stronghold of the apostate mages. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage, as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who cried in disappointment or harrowing, deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. Yes. My what? Warden would agree completely. And for the most part, my champion would as well. I don't know if iron is this plentiful in the real world. I doubt this. Okay, let's just stick to walking near what's that? Seems like a mage to me. Ooh. Should I enter this place first? Let's see. Let's enter with her. I need to remap her abilities. Yeah. Give me a moment. This needs to be in 2. This needs to be in 3. Okay. I think I will need to lead with her most of the time.
You know, not every dwarf likes caves.
Yes, a surface dwarf wouldn't. Well, not necessarily, but wouldn't be so accustomed to that. I hope I'm not getting into a trap. Would be disastrous. Well, someone did get killed here. Before I read the letter, let's loot everything. A claymore, that's a big sword. A hand hammer. Let's take a look at the hand hammer. Or constitution. I need to keep this weapon just to take the haft. Okay. Maybe I'll equip it, maybe I won't. We shall see. Letter found on a dead dwarf. I need you to check a cave up in the hills of the path between Redcliffe and Haven. If you can get past the mages and templars, it's worth it. Purest Bane I've seen so close to the surface. I guess that's where the Drakestone came in. Because I don't see anything more. Okay, time for a fight, I guess. Oh no, I forgot I no longer have a... What is that? Holy shit, attack that! That's a dog! Okay. I was I was casting the wrong spell. Great. I was casting Dispel Magic. No, I need to cast. Guess it's not working. What the hell happened? Shit, he froze her. He froze her ass. That's what happened, wasn't it? Fuck, I need to respect Soulless then. I truly do. Okay. I wonder if I can travel back. Yeah, this ability just took half of Cassandra's health. I can bet you that. Let me read it. Your barrier explodes into wild magic when enemies destroyed. The blast freezes all nearby enemies. Yes, yes it did. Ooh, this is going to put a very, very difficult time on me. I cannot get anything that does AoE. Okay. Let's loot these people and I need to fix that now. I need to go back to camp. The other camp, wonder if I can keep moving. Maybe I finish. No, there is a path. Yeah, let's go and fix that. Holy shit. I'm sure that's what happened. It must have been what happened. I see no other explanation for it. Can I go? Let me check. Seems I can. Yeah. So no AoE, no offensive AoE. Ferelden after the Blight. One need only stroll through the Dennery market to appreciate Ferelden's resilience. You would be hard-pressed to believe that the Darkspawn ravaged the city within our lifetime. Scars remain for the people who live through it, but life moves forward. And that's it. We shall continue with the second paragraph, the future. Yeah, no offensive AoE. That's the lesson I just learned. Although I could disable that option, but no. Maybe I will disable if it gets me killed for the next playthrough. Not for this one. I will stick with my guns, such as they are. Let's go and buy one of these respecking...
Travel safely. Smithing is work.
respecking thingies. I'm going to die a poor elf. Okay, let's think this through. I still need him to cast barrier. That's yes, a given, and this one as well. Those two are a given. Now the 3 points here. What should I do? Offensive, yes. This one, no. Escaping or mana regeneration. What about here? Mark the ground with a glyph that takes a short time to prime. Once it's ready, it will freeze the first target to step on it. That seems a good one. A really good one. And honestly, yeah, let's go for that. That sounds perfect. It shouldn't do me harm. Hope it doesn't. Yeah, let's go with this. Tactics, barrier, eyes. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Holy shit, this game is hard. I cannot believe I've had to do this so quickly. Respect almost everyone. And zero respects out of complete another bullshit in the other. What is this? I can travel to any place I want? I doubt it. How do I travel? Ah, there it says travel to location. Okay. Barrick. Soulless. Cassandra. Yeah, in other games that wouldn't happen. Not even with AoE turned on. I don't remember that a situation similar to it on Dragon Age 2. Colin, whatever you have heard of Kerkur Siberian, the truth is far worse. I will spare you that. While remains of Kerkur Templars have been under my command for the past few years, we have done what we could to assist with the city's recovery, to restore some semblance of order, but my time here is done. Seeker Pentagast has approached me, and we shall read later. I will read one paragraph per per time because I don't have. That way I can remember where I left the story for. Okay. Now let's go and do that quest. Nice music. But I think this party. Okay. Level 4 Templar. Who is that?
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
Okay. Seems Cassandra is still fighting people. Okay, I'm going to turn something off. This. I can do my AoEs without without pausing. I only foresee using the tactical thing for a rare ring. Nice. Let's give it to Cassandra right away. She doesn't have pommel strike, does she? I'd only foresee using the tactical view in battles with bosses. Maybe not then, we shall see. I will if I need to, just as I had in the first boss fight. If I need to pause, I will pause, because Nightmare... What the hell, Barrick? Ah, yeah, Barrick got attacked. Got attacked. Iron. I think this is going to work out extremely well. It has so far. Cassandra runs to the enemies, taunts them, keeps them away. As long as these bastards don't run like they did. I think I have to... Yeah, I have to do something here. Let me change my controls. Customize controls. Key bindings, that's it. Need to change a few things here. Attack my target. This is going to be now. Yes, I don't really use this for anything. Hold position. Yes. Clear commands. This one. And disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In all honesty, this should be this one. I need to use disengage. Hold position should be this one. Clear command should be this one. Alright. Now, companions. Where is F1, F whatever that is? There we go. Select party member 1, 2, 3, 4. Although, more likely I'm not... I can't remember which one is which. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Let's move on. That way I can control them far easily. Yeah. In real time, as does Das. I remember his Dragon Age 2 playthrough. Was very good at controlling them on real time. So I can make them run away. Which reminds me, I need to set my character's tactics if I'm going to do that. Okay. Ooh! Get away from me, mage. Is he alone? He seems to be alone. What the hell did just happen? Holy Jesus. Another mage. Well, those guys don't play games. Holy junk. Okay. Letter found on the noble woman's corpse. My lady Belina, I know you're frightened, but the light in the sky shouldn't scare you. It's the eye of the Maker finally coming back to take you faithful to the Golden City. Okay. Leave your father's servants and come up to the hills, away from the pointless fighting between Templars and mages. Let me introduce you to Speaker Anais. She will explain everything, and we'll be together and happy, waiting for everything to be right in the world. You know what that reminds me of? What is it? Independence Day, that's it. When they go to the rooftops and start welcoming the aliens and get shitted on them with the laser. That's what this reminds me of. Now I need to use more this order. Attack my target. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I'm going to lead with myself. I need to use more the attack my target order. Let's stick close to the mountains. Okay. What the hell is... Sometimes they make it hard to find. There is that way. Let's continue this way. Okay. A homeless guy's camp. A rift. Shit. That's not a good idea. I'm not going there. We are the same level as those guys. A rift keeps spawning enemies. I'm not going there, no sir. Who is this guy? Templar Knight. Another Templar. Bunch of Templars. You were not there 5 seconds ago. Okay. I wish I could make the Templars fight the demons. That would make my life easier. Let's avoid fighting if we can. For the time being. Seems I'm reaching friendly territory. I want revival. After I have revival, I think I can safely engage with anyone. Okay, let's go and get into this fight. Yeah. Attack. Where is Barrick? There he is. Okay, I have all the gems. Now I'll need the velvet thing or whatever it's actually called. What is... It must be it. Yeah, time to fight. So as I said, if you're expecting me to rave, you're going to be disappointed. I'm a coward. Reinforced shield, isn't this what I bought Cassandra? Pretty sure it is. Yes. So let's send it to so I'm going to avoid fighting until I have some amount of certainty I can win the fights. At least being higher level than demons. Is this another one of those what? Astro. What's the name? Astrondravians? Whatever. The telescope, let's call it. Ah, I can claim this place. Nice, let's claim it. A Dalish elf. Grandma's cabin. Okay. Brother! I've fled the circle, but I want no part of this mad rebellion. The Templars and my brethren have gone mad, and their worries has torn apart the very sky. Some of the other isolationists suggested fleeing, and I shall follow their example. It's been too long since I saw you, and I cannot be safe in Haven. If you can make it past the bandits and demons, join me at grandmother's old home northwest of the crossroads. With your blade and my staff, we can get through this. Unless your brother doesn't show up. Okay. What is this? Saga of Thirda Brightaxe, our mother. Thirda Brightaxe, Thelm gold-handed, battled through, brought with a blade and axe. Thelm in mail and shield of silver, shining sheen to turn attacks. Blade of Dragonborn, now blooded, warrior throats rung raw with cheers. Thirda stands, her bright axe blazing, legs still sweeping battle tears. Right the axe of left leaf-eared lover, laughing lady of the skies. Fire flares as Thelm gold-handed honey-tongued repeats his lies. North worm and golden cities, whisper speaking dreamer seers, silver scorch the liar flies on ravens' beaks to dream and waking. I hate when poetry doesn't rhyme. It must rhyme. Okay, so I claim the high ground. Look at that. Grandma's house. Could that be Grandma's house? Let's go up there. Seems dangerous, but dangers need to be confronted. Another. A fire staff. Critical chance. Nah. Let's take it anyway. And send it to the value pile. Yeah, it's more DPS, but it has a lot of openings. Maybe. Let me compare it to this one. No. Send it to the valuables. Okay, let's see what's close to that house.